few weeks, and they've been looking pretty good. So I'm sure we're in for a bit of a treat tonight. So just a little bit about the Amateur Cup, so that you guys understand, is that the reason for this is to elevate these teams, to give them that experience that they would normally never have. So in terms of the higher league, Master League players and the Premier League division players, you know, they get all the support usually and all the limelight and all of the viewers and so on. So with this kind of platform, we're able to give them just a little bit of a taste for that, which will hopefully give them the experience to take forward with them as a player and as a team going forward. So we're within a bit of a treat tonight. We have a couple of really cool guys. I'm not going to introduce them now. I'll leave that as a surprise. Where we're going to take you through a little bit of what's happening currently overseas with the likes of Bravado eSports, and also a little bit of a discussion about the teams that we're going to be seeing here tonight, if you are not familiar with them already. So in saying that, I'll catch you in just a minute.
Hello, hello, have a looky here. Feast your eyes on this one and only. It's time to score with a big deal from Telkom. Backed by popular demand, get this deal with 5 gigs of data. You heard right, 5 gigs, plus free Wi-Fi and a brand spanking new MiFi router, all for south of 100 bills a month. So, get in gear, cause stocks are limited to the first 1,000. Click telkom.coza or visit a Telkom shop. It's the big deal and it's value-tastic. Hello, hello, have a looky here. Feast your eyes on this one and only. It's time to score with a big deal from Telkom. Backed by popular demand, get this deal with 5 gigs of data. You heard right, 5 gigs, plus free Wi-Fi and a brand spanking new MiFi router, all for south of 100 bills a month. So, get in gear, cause stocks are limited to the first 1,000. Click telkom.coza or visit a Telkom shop. It's the big deal and it's value-tastic. Hello, hello, have a looky here. Feast your eyes on this one and only. It's time to score with a big deal from Telkom. Backed by popular demand, get this deal with 5 gigs of data. You heard right, 5 gigs, plus free Wi-Fi and a brand spanking new
Hey guys, and welcome back. Joining me right now is our good old Nathan Burning Red Slabbit and Anthony Sky Chief Nell. Guys, thanks for joining. And for those of you wondering what these guys are playing, I'm sure you can see on the screen, we've got a bit of FIFA going on. Guys, do you know which colors you are?
Yes, I am the black shirt Man United.
Okay.
And he's the trash shirt Arsenal.
Okay.
Oh.
Things are getting real. Things are getting real. Okay. So just to recap, the reason why we're here, I mean, this is the Amateur Cup. We're down to 2 teams, Hustlers and what was it? Reversal eSports. And, you know, we've seen a little bit of skill between the 2 teams. And, you know, obviously they've done quite a bit to actually get to the finals. So, I mean, congratulations to them for that. Reversal eSports, quite known, you know, in terms of you know, playing the leagues and you know, climbing the ranks. Hustlers, though, not so much. Yet they are here. And we're somewhat impressed with a few of their players. Thoughts on previous matches? The teams themselves, if you know much about them?
Well, from my side, I think the Hustlers stand a good chance of beating Reversal.
Yeah.
Reversal, of course, beating their opponent quite comfortably, actually, in the semi-finals. So it looks like we potentially will actually see quite a close game, in my opinion. I think it's probably going to just go towards the Reversal team, based on their organisation. I would assume they've got some really good players in. I haven't actually looked at the lineup per se, but I mean, I would assume that they've got some really strong players in there already, like, you know, battling it out.
Anthony, what are your thoughts there, man? What do you... Let's talk prediction then. So we basically... So, Nate, you're saying?
I'm saying Reversal, actually. Yeah.
All right.
I'll be the devil's advocate here and go for the Hustlers guys.
Yeah.
Although I do know as well the Reversal eSports history. They've been around for quite some time. They're not a new NGO. I don't know what their lineup is, like Nat said, but yeah, I'll go for the Hustlers. I like them.
All right, cool. Yeah. So just to kind of recap, you know, why we're here. I mean, like I said before, this is a platform and a stage for guys that wouldn't normally get this kind of time and screen time, and with casters and all this effort that goes into putting together something like this. So I'm pretty excited to see. I wouldn't mind actually having a post game after them, with like chatting to them, seeing how they feel about it, if it makes any difference. But you know, in time to come, we'll definitely get there. Speaking of which, I mean, we got a couple of our boys overseas.
Indeed,
Currently, Bravado went to Dubai. Not only Bravado, but we also had Carbon eSports and Damage Control from a Counter-Strike perspective. We had two Dota teams. We had Bravado's
WRG
Dota team and WRG, yeah.
Yeah, and Bravado.
Since we're kind of talking Counter-Strike and playing FIFA, let's talk about what we've seen today with the finals. As some of you might not know, Bravado have reached the finals. They unfortunately came off second best, but with a good effort, securing $18,000, which is pretty good. I mean, we're at 14 something now to the dollar, so it's good cash, yeah.
Definitely
good cash. So thoughts on what you guys saw? I mean, from that perspective, what did you guys notice? How could Bravado have done better? What did you see lacking in them that they could have maybe spent a bit more time doing?
Well, you see the thing from Bravado's point of view and from South Africa's point of view, I think it was an amazing thing to have happened.
Yeah.
You know, them being able to qualify for China. And then, kudos, of course, to Carbon and Damage Control from a Counter-Strike perspective, also doing, a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Going representing. Look, at the results, obviously not the best, but they'll be able to take back quite a bit of experience, from that event. It's their first international event, Carbon. From Damage Control's point of view, it's more of a case of, look, they've been there, they've done it, and I think they've just kind of reiterated what they did, a couple of years ago overseas.
Yeah.
Knowing that the game has obviously stepped up a lot more from the last time they were there. I think it was in Moscow.
Yeah.
For the Code 5 of LAN finals. But then talking about Bravado, I mean, from a Bravado's point of view, it was really phenomenal to see like a South African team actually prove to the rest of the world that the South Africans know how to play CSGO.
Sure.
That was the pinnacle, in my opinion, from the WSG. The fact that they lost against the Space Soldiers.
Yeah.
Look, the Space Soldiers team is a really, really good team.
They're a Turkish team, right?
Yeah, it's a Turkish team. And they have won a couple of very high-profile competitions as well in the past. Yeah, they've actually...
welcome back. And apologies for that. We had a bit of an ESCOM issue, but that has been very quickly sorted out. So joining me with the cast today is going to be Burning Red. And I know you're very excited to cast this, yeah?
Of course.
So just quickly chatting about, the two teams. We have Hustlers and Reversal eSports. Now, just to give you a little bit of history and background with the previous matches, we had Hustlers taking on Bish and beating them 16-2 and 16-3 respectively. And then we had Reversal versus 7 Element Gaming, and they won respectively, very respectively, 16-4 and 16-9. So we have these two closely contended teams that have now made it to the final, and this is where we're at. So I think we're going to have a pretty good game on our hands. So I'm pretty excited. How about you?
I'm definitely excited, of course.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah.
Love to hype it up. But before we actually go there, let's quickly talk about the actual ESCOM incident we had. We've got Infi now on the back on a treadmill, busy running the generator.
Yeah, no, he's
actually feeding the power. So just bear with us.
So if we start talking slowly, that's not us. That's actually Rob slowing down on the pace. So hey, pick it up. Thank you. All right. So I don't know if you saw that glitch, but anyway, that was Rob. I'm watching you, bro. Where do Anyway, so guys, we're in a very exciting match today. This is the final. We're really excited. It's the Amateur Cup. I mean, hopefully after this, these guys are going to get whatever experience they're going to take from this competition. It's a prestigious thing in its own right just to have got it this far. I mean, they've proven themselves game in, game out. They've got the attention on them now. They have us casting them and judging them. I'm sure we won't be too harsh. We're just going to hopefully cast some solid plays. So yeah, I think we're almost ready to go. Yeah.
Pretty much, we're just waiting
I see that.
for one of the players actually just to join in from the Hustler side. But let's have a quick chat around the semi-finals that we actually, the semi-final that we actually casted during this week. The Hustlers team, phenomenal. I mean, Maroc, a player that was all over the place on overpass, and then looking at packaging. Did a phenomenal job there on the B-bomb side on the defense as well.
Sure.
And overall
we had Zippo that. So this is Hustlers now. We had Zippo. I mean, with the first round ace on the second map, which was pretty outstanding. He was also the top fragger, I think, on both maps. So I mean, he's definitely a player to look out for. That's Zippo. Nate, you mentioned Maroc. I was very impressed with his overpass placement on the map. I mean, he had great map awareness. He was holding the perfect angles. He was an anchor for his team, undoubtedly. Then it comes down to Reversal. Look, I remember the old Reversal side. I'm not sure how much you've seen of the new players, but I mean, from people that we've spoken to, I mean, they've had really good things to say about them. A lot of skill. They are somewhat known. So from that perspective, I mean, it looks like they might be the favorites going into this. But, I mean, it'll come down to the game at the end of the day. I mean, it's on any given day, on a good day, it could be anyone's match.
No, indeed. Well, look, I mean, I think I'm thinking that the Reversal guys, it's going to be quite tough to actually figure this one out. But I really think that Reversal are going to struggle up against the Hustlers here. It's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
I mean, just kind of looking at Zonk actually if I'm not mistaken, I think it is the Zonk that is the brother of Lighters.
Yeah.
So he's got quite a, how do I say, like a history with CS in particular.
Yeah.
Which I believe he's still a very great player. So look, I mean,
so a couple of players
said,
Reversal, I mean, if we take a look at a couple of their players from their previous match, so this was their semi-final. Fat Noob scored an impressive 21k in his first map, and then succeeded after that by Pure with an excellent 28 kill and 7 assists. I mean, so these are the two players from Reversal side that we're going to need to keep an eye on. I think it's going to go toe-to-toe between Fat Noob, Zippo, Maroc, Pure. So, all players are going to have to...
bash out there between the four of them, indeed. I think the Zonk that I'm referring to might not be the one that's playing this evening. I mean, I think he had a Q as the end of his nickname. But look, that's just semantics in the grand scheme of things.
Sure.
Obviously, just trying to find out what's going on now at the moment with the players joining. We'll be going in-game shortly, just to view, the warm-up process at the moment for the guys. But otherwise, any further comments that you think like other team could do?
I'm thinking, there's a few things, as is tradition with other streams and other competitions and so on, are the predictions, as well as the maps. So it looks like we're going to cash. I think this is probably one of the first maps that are going to be played. I don't know if they've done the knife round already, or if they're going to be knifing for sides in this round. So that remains to be seen. So predictions, team-wise? Reversal, Hustlers?
Well, I think it'll probably go for the Hustlers here. I mean, what I saw in the last game, I definitely think that they've got the capability of taking this final. But looking from a Reversal point of view, I'm sure that the owner of Reversal would be hiring this team, or at least recruiting this team if they weren't if they're good, if they weren't good.
Yeah.
I can't remember how to put
So
that together anyway.
So Reversal, I don't know, I'm in two minds. So I haven't seen much of them. I mean, I've heard about them and I've played against, I don't know if this is right of me saying, but I mean, it was the previous lineup team that they had, and they were pretty good. I mean, but they were old school players, but they were talented and very experienced players. Now it seems like they've got a bit of a younger, sort of new team together, which have obviously they've reached the final, so there's got to be some sort of sentiment in that fact. So yeah, I don't know. I'm very much wanting to lean on going towards Hustlers on you on that, but I think look, I'm not rooting for anyone, but I'm going to call it. I think it could be a Reversal taking it this game, so it could be interesting. Either or, it's a great fact that they both made it.
It's a bit of a tough call, but look, I mean, essentially, I think we're just gonna have to wait and see, really. I mean, these are teams that we don't really cover often. We have to understand that, but statistically, it does look like that the Reversal team will be the stronger opponent here.
Yeah.
That'll walk away actually with the victory. But what we saw at the semi-final was good CS from the Hustlers team, and we potentially could see that as well.
Yeah, I mean, if we had to look at numbers, I mean, Hustlers versus Bish, which is the one that we were lucky enough to cast, they beat them very convincingly, 16-2 and 16-3. Like that, there is domination, right?
Yeah,
and if we look at Reversal versus 7 Element Gaming, we have them beating them 16-4 and 16-9. So Element took a few rounds off of them, and which I don't know. I mean, one can't read too much into it.
You can't really
this is the stuff. This is what we have. So we're going to go based on that, since we haven't seen Reversal just yet. I'm sure we're in for a surprise. I mean, from both teams, I could swing either way, but again, I think it's going to come down to which team. I think from a aim and skill level, I think perhaps the teams are very similarly, spec'd, but maybe from a tactical use of their grenades and smokes and flashbangs, that's going to come down to it. So I think the team that has the better coordination and just synergy, I think will probably definitely stand out on top.
Yeah, I think that's the only way to really put it here, because I think it's going to be too tough to call. I mean, this can go either way. A lot of people are saying that Reversal are the stronger team here.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen Reversal play. That's the thing. And I have covered quite a number of teams.
Sure.
So
that's quite a number of teams, huh?
Yeah, look, because I haven't seen Reversal and I've only seen Hustlers, I am going to base it off the Hustlers taking this one. I could be wrong, okay? Sure. But let's go. I want to switch in game shortly here, basically just to have a look and see what's happening. It looks like the guys are
Packaging is now joined.
Yeah, no, it looks like they actually are ready. Well, no, wait, hold on. That's Mooncow.
That is Mooncow ZA in that team. What is that? Is that our Mooncow?
The packaging is there, so it looks like we'll probably start this.
Yeah, so that's good. Okay, I see what's happening now. Cool, so I'm not sure why we've gone to cash. I mean, usually, unless these maps have been now already knifed for.
Yeah, it could have been knifed before.
Look, I love cash. I don't know your thoughts on it, but this is one of my three favorite maps. Yeah. So there's some interesting things that can happen on this. From my perspective, if I could go into a little bit of the mentality and tactics going into this. Definitely a map for CTs to get that information early on, especially if you know, if they intend to set the pace of the game. I mean, CTs can definitely. What I mean by that is, if they feel that the terrorist side is moving in towards a B push, the guys at A site that are holding A site need to be somewhat bold and actually take a look into A main to see, you know, if there's any activity there, so that they can call early for their team. Because this map is quite a rotational map from one side to the other.
Yeah.
It's very parallel from the CT side to the T side. So I mean, we need to keep that in mind, and also obviously the use of utility and smokes and definitely Molotovs. I mean, if you get the boost on mid as a terrorist, you know, using a Molotov is great.
Yeah. Well, we just.
So it looks like the teams are getting ready.
Yeah, no, it looks like they're obviously readying up now at the moment. So we'll be going live shortly here between these two teams here. So we got Reversal eSports playing up against Hustlers here in this Amateur Cup final. It's going to be a good one, I think. Closer scores than what we saw in the semi-final between Hustlers and Bitch, I'm hoping. And a lot of guys are obviously rooting for the Reversal team to actually take this one, and there are obviously some that will be rooting for the Hustlers team.
Sure.
Myself, I'll pick the Hustlers team for this one. But
I'm
otherwise,
so with you on that. I really feel like they could take this, it's just that, you know, from what I've seen, I think they have, I think, enough skill and talent, and they've got some really good players to take on. Looks like we're going into this now. Is this the start of the knife round, eh?
Yep.
Brilliant.
Ready. No, not ready. There's a couple that aren't ready at the moment, but it does look like, no, we see a scout actually pitching up against, no, we're not live yet. But anyway, so look, I mean, either side, we just need to kind of confirm if they're still going to knife off the sides here.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, but otherwise.
One thing I remember from the previous match between Hustlers and Bish was, especially at this level, is the players' mentality and feeling, if you can call it that, of when they should push, when they should commit, when they should save their gun. I think we saw some epic mistakes, I think, from them, which cost them dearly with their economy. I think they need to really seriously look at having the right sort of calls from their leaders to make sure that they don't just jump straight into a site when they haven't got the right backup and the right timing for that. They really need to look at who's going to be making those calls and stick with those calls.
Yeah.
If they get a pick inside at the site, they need to push. They need to commit. You know, I'm not saying that this is the general play, that, you know, there's many variations of it, but I think just a general rule of thumb, I mean, if you pick a man, you have the advantage, you commit to that, because then you are giving the other team time to rotate other players. So rather take the committal there and see how it goes. If that doesn't work, then you can change your strategy up.
Yeah. So, anyway, looks like we've had our technical issues sorted out. I think I am loud and clear now to the rest of the gents, hopefully. Hopefully people have been able to hear me properly, but anyway. It looks like, just having a quick peek here at the moment, just trying to see if we actually are live. Yes, we are. So we are live here in the pistol round, and just having a quick look here, we've got Reversal starting off on the T side here with a quick 3K, starting it off quite comfortably in that A side area. And the bomb will go down here, of course, as they back up. We'll see a bit of a bash at car side, but Crush doing actually quite a bit of work and getting that frag. So Maroc, the last one left here. It doesn't look like it's a good start for Hustlers. They had the gun advantage with distance, but it looks like the Reversal guys have just completely crushed them at the moment.
Yeah, that was excellent play. Like I mean, unfortunately, it brought up just the Reversal name, so I'm not sure. So that was Crush, I think, taking that 3K.
Excuse the pun. Yeah.
There we go. He completely crushed it. I mean, he got the one pick, he got the second and the third, and obviously that is the time to commit. But I mean, after that first, he continued, and that's the kind of thing we need to see, is that once they get that pick, they need to capitalize on it, which is exactly what they did. So we're going into the second round now.
Let's have a quick look at Crush here. He's actually picked up the UMP, and the rest of the team have picked up MP7s, and they are moving in on this mid side quite aggressively. They'll get the first pick. There's Zonk with the entry on Paraman, and all of a sudden Pierre, they're just kind of hanging back there on A main, and BVB knows that potentially might be a bit of a problem, but nice little play from Morocco as he gets the one frag. There is the trade-off here. Fat Noob takes down the man with the 5-7, and it is a 3-on-4 right now, looking good at the moment for the T side, because they've the positioning is good here, specifically for Zong. Comes around the corner, gets himself the 3K.
Completely unexpected there. I mean, they had the right idea, and it looks like now Dirty Casual is going to be getting an excellent headshot. He needs to try and get some kills, maybe even just save a gun for the third round. That could prove probably definitely useful for the next round. So yeah,
We'll have to wait and see. We got crushed quite low in the HP. Fat Noob also a little bit. Oh, he gets taken down there by Dirty Casual here. It's up to him now to try and see if he can actually get in, but he'll get taken down by Crush there, who picks up his first kill of the round. 2-0 here to Reversal, and looking good.
Yeah, it was quite a clean round from them. Got a little bit close there for a second, but I think they just held their composure, held their angle for a clean end to that round.
Yeah, well, you're looking at Crush at the moment, 4 for 0, hasn't died yet. And we'll pick up an AK-47, so a full rifle buy coming out here from Reversal. And then on the left-hand side for Hustlers, looks like it's 2 upgraded pistols really, just 2 P250s and a smoke grenade. So it's a full eco here for them.
I'm a big fan of getting AKs, early on, just to ensure that they get that round. Because a lot of the time you see, I mean, they just get the MAC-10 or something light, and then the next thing, they get headshot by a P250 and taken out straight away, and the next thing they're losing a gun to the other team. So, yeah, looks like they're getting a kill there now, so they have got the advantage. They just need to maintain and stick together. They don't want to lose an AK.
No, of course not. I mean, dropping a gun could be a little bit of a problem for them, specifically if it's in the hands of the likes of Zippo or Maroc. They can actually do quite a bit of devastation with that, but quite an interesting little setup here at the moment. You can see 3 guys kind of penetrating that mid side, and then 2 guys playing the flank on A-Maid, whilst we've got Packaging and BVB holding it out here with 2 USPs. And Crush now moving in through the back, gets rid of Maroc, and there we go. Breach point into the A-bomb site, tier 4, and an easy one here for Reversal.
Such a clean round.
Yeah, very, very well executed at the moment. I mean, no real kind of response. We'll have to wait for the buy-up now. The first buy-up coming in round 3 here for the Hustlers.
Definitely don't want to lose that gun. Okay, they did there.
Well, Dirty Casual's actually done quite a good job with his pistol work. Managing to take, I think it was 3
It's the
frags.
second. That could be quite devastating for them. You don't want to be losing, rifles, especially when it's an AK versus just a USP, no armor. I mean, that would be quite not so much embarrassing, but it wouldn't be good for them at all. Okay, so they clear it finally. Now we're going into some serious rounds now.
Yep.
Let's see what they can do.
Well, let's see the buy-up here. Let's have a look at the scores here again. The economy not looking too good here for the Hustlers, but nonetheless they'll buy it up. We'll see Dirty Casual actually pick up the glass cannon. So
very interesting.
Let's see if he can actually make it count. He's the top fragger at the moment, 3 for 3 for the Hustlers team, and then we got Crush 6 for 1, doing quite a good job for Reversal at the moment. Let's see how this one works out now for the T-side team as they move in towards the B-bomb side. Maroc quite aggressive, doesn't spot anything as of yet. And the T-side now just kind of waiting it out. Here we go, a little bit of play. Maroc doing quite well there, managing to take the first pick, backs off into the side. Now he has got Dirty Casual here playing with the AWP. He'll move up in towards the top side. And at the moment, no T-side. There we go, first one. Oh, Zonk with the entry. Maroc managing to get 3.
That was some really explosive play.
Good defensive play here from the Hustlers. Maroc specifically with a 3K, they're very vital for them. It's up to Super Cooper to try and level things out at the moment, but the Hustlers have got BVB and Packaging waiting it out.
Both with pharmacists. This could be quite interesting. That's the 1 kill there, and the 2K is following. He's just taking him down to 19. This is very interesting now.
Very tough at the moment, but it looks like Packaging will get the last one there just in time, and Hustlers will get their first round.
Yo, they really needed that. Okay, so I've got a little bit more hope now that they've taken that round. That's pretty good. Nate looking at me here like, yeah, Hustlers are taking this round. And
yeah, not too bad.
Well on their way to maybe taking this map.
But I mean, from your perspective, what do you think they did right there? I mean, was it just the gun buy?
They took it slow. You could see there was definite communication, 1 top, 1 bottom. They knew that they had to the terrorists had to make a choice to the bomb site and just take it slow. Even though they had an inferior gun, it did come down to the bone there with a 1v1, but it was excellent play that they actually just took that round. So important.
Yeah, well, we see here Paraman quite aggressively sitting on the entrance here on the mid side, whilst we've got quite a number of the guys here. Super Coop will be coming out. He'll get the entry frag, but Paraman does take down Crush. the top frag at the moment here for the reversal side. So that's a good trade-off actually for the Hustlers. And at the moment, there's a little bit of a squabble. They might actually Happier Packaging managing to do good work here, but it'll get taken down. And Reversal trades it off. And Pure managing to get the second one there. We saw the angle there as he picks off Morocco now, and it's a 2-on-3. All of a sudden, Dirty Casual is going to have to jump up. He's got armor now, and BVB, wow, with the UMP takes him down.
So well needed. This is very, very interesting now. I mean, the fact that it's come down to a 2v2 reversal. Now, CTs are going to be playing for the retake. A lot of shots being exchanged here. And, oh,
wow.
That's what needed. That's what's needed.
Now, BVB, sorry, doing quite the job there with that UMP managing to pick up the 2K in the end there. And the Hustlers still maintain, forcing Reversal into the economy, or the Eco round.
Yeah. I'll be very interested to see what they do. Looks like they've picked up a few Tech 9s. Oh, and some armor now. This is very important. This is very interesting now, because now if Reversal lose this, they're going to be a little bit on the back foot. They'll definitely need a plant to supplement the stuff that they've bought for this round. So they need to make something happen. They're letting themselves know that they're at B, getting mollied.
And that's a good molly here. Dirty Casual doing the work with the AWP. Knocks down 3, although loses the teammate. But still, there's another AWPer just behind him, and his name is Mr. Oh, sorry, not AWPer. It's a scout player, Paraman actually. And BVB moving in now from the vent side. He should be able to pick off someone here. The bomb does go down here, and Zonk with the P90. And this eco round proving fairly useful here actually for the likes of Reversal managing to get the bomb down here. They're going to try and go for another frag. Zonk in a good position. Oh, he does spray down Dirty Casual, so he drops the AWP. He's going to go for another frag here. Oh, he doesn't get the spray right, but still, time's of the essence.
Timing. Oh, I don't think he realizes that he has a defuse. Oh, he does, and he does. Oh, my
wow, he comes in, clutches it here.
Oh, man, that could actually just... That's probably one of the most important rounds that they got right there. I don't think they have a... Or I don't think they realize just yet how important that round is. I mean, the fact that they took that and they managed to keep some AWPs and some rifles there, going into this now 6th, 7th round, very important there, and I'm pretty sure they're very happy with that.
Well, indeed, they will be picking up a couple of guns there. But now we've got Super Cooper playing with the AWP for the team. Obviously, we did not cover them in the previous semi-final, so we didn't actually know who the AWPer was and who the entry was, but at the moment we're starting to kind of find our feet. And there we go, Super Cooper getting the first frag here for Reversal as they take control on the mid side here. And it's up to a little a bit of defensive play from BVB with this USP, but there's an eco round here to the Hustlers, and they're going to have to try and see if they can actually make it potentially work. It's going to be the case as Pierre walks in, he picks off the one, Crush as well. And pretty simple stuff here at the moment for the Reversal team because of the eco round for Hustlers. It will kind of throw them back around.
Looks like Hustlers are struggling to find an answer to the Reversal team here. I mean, Reversal's playing this pretty much perfectly at the moment. They get the advantage and they capitalize on that advantage, and they're just storming forward like as impactful as possible with the 5-man into the site. Where Hustlers are in a little bit of a disadvantage, I mean, not only from a buy perspective, but also, I mean, just from a positioning, they are not where they're supposed to be, and I think that's really costing them the rounds. They're giving up mid way too easily. They need to figure out, okay, it looks like they're going for a full push mid, but I mean, this is just with pistols. They need to think about that with actual rifles and weapons. So now they're ecoing.
Ooh, look at that, Super Cooper managing to pick off the frag. I think he just pushed it and took a random shot through the smoke and got a little vac shot there. And Dirty Casual here with a boost. He might be able to catch. He spots the bomb. He's going to try and take on one of them. He manages to pick off the one, but he runs out of bullets and will go down. But still, damage has been done. They know where the bomb is. I don't think it's going to help them much as Crush ends it off here quite comfortably with a 3K here. So 6-2 Reversal.
That could have turned bad quite quickly for them. I mean, they had a good recovery, no doubt. But I mean, with the AWPs that they had in mid, I mean, they could have taken a shot and been outfired by a P250 there.
Indeed.
So good defense there from the Reversal side, not falling under the pressure there, so to speak.
Yeah, indeed. Well, now we're into round 9 here. Score 6-2 at the moment, and we see Dirty Casual taking on the AWPer for Reversal. A bit of mid play at the moment. Zonk trying to get his man. That grenade might just help him out. No, it's not going to happen.
This is where you need a Molotov to get that guy out.
You know, he's on 35 HP, and that grenade might just be well placed right now. Just trying to see if he can actually just get the frag shot here. Oh, there,
the molly.
as you call it. Molotov comes in on Sandbanks, but he'll be alright. Crush gets the frag on Packaging on the mid side. So now it's only BVB sitting on A, and this is opening up the A bomb side quite comfortably. You have the reversal team. It's a 4-on-4 right now, and reversal in a good position. Although it's equal numbers, still the T side have got the advantage with Zonk on the frag there on Paraman. He knows the man's waiting it out there, but nothing much can come from it.
Oh, the CTs are pretty spread out between A and B. That guy B needs to come around quite urgently. These guys are definitely going to be they're definitely going to be getting onto A site there quite convincingly. Oh, Dirty Casual with a pick on Fat Noob, who also had the bomb in hand. But it looks like now the bomb will be planted.
It's up to Pierre, and he's got the bomb down, but he'll get taken down there by Dirty Casual's AWP. And third round here for the Hustlers, so they do bring it back a little bit. And well, 11-7. He's actually, you know, topping it out there quite nicely with Crush also 11-5 for the reversal team.
I'm trying to remember him from the previous game. I mean, he had an average game last time, and now he's carrying the team with an 11-7.
Dirty Casual, yeah, it doesn't actually ring a bell there. Because I remember it was Morocco. Oh, but this is probably Zippo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, there we go. So Zippo, as you guys know, as mentioned before, he was their top fragger on the previous matches, and again, he's pulling it for his team this round. They definitely need to get at least 7 to 8 rounds. Looks like we have a double AWP setup now from the CTs, Packaging and Dirty Casual with that in hand.
Yeah. And the T side now moving in towards the B bomb side. Here we go. They're going to breach it in here, and they're going to try and get themselves the entries. And at the moment, Morocco, the first one to get the frag here, though, for them. He is in a good position. Needs to be careful, though, because they can knock his head off very quickly. He gets the one frag there on Crush. Does he defend it off? He pulls out the 5-7, and will rather go for the reload here. He knows that he's semi-safe, unless a grenade pops by, but he'll get himself into the right position now, into that corner. Ooh, he does spot the one, but he's under pressure. He'll get taken down, and Reverse will take control of the B-bomb side, as what we would have expected. But it's up to Packaging now, coming in from the top side with the AWP. He's going to have to knock at least 2 of them just to give them some sort of good advantage here. And then we've got BVB waiting on the CT entrance.
This is where they need to take it very carefully and communicate with one another, just to ensure that they have the right peaking time and the right angle together. See what Packaging and BVB have to do. Now they're moving in, and Packaging still moving into the site. And does he get the kill?
He does. Can he survive under pressure right now? Bomb is ticking away very rapidly, and I don't know if it's going to be good enough.
He has to make the play. Unfortunately, doesn't do it.
Not going to happen. Nice little play there from Super Cooper, and Reversal increase the lead 7-3.
Yes, and they needed that round. They needed that round so badly. Unfortunately, they just weren't able to take it. So now they're in a bit of a tough spot. Not much cash in hand. T side looking very, very comfortable right now, figuring out which way to go. It looks like they had a good mid spawn, and they're moving towards their way, maybe towards A. CT sticking with their 2-1-2 split. It looks like they're having a 3 going mid. That seems a little bit better. They're leaving B completely open. Very interesting to see how this is handled.
Oh, Zonk with the frag there on the door side. And we got Pierre moving in towards the mid side. He'll pick up the 2K here quite comfortably. The AK-47. A little bit of push on this A main side here. Morocco, the only one managing to pick off 1. He'll pick up the AK-47. Is he going to back off? That should be his primary focus here at the moment. No, he wants to challenge, and he goes in with a 2K. And all of a sudden, just not good enough as he'll get taken out by Zonk. But still, heroic effort there from Morocco. Hustlers now 3-8, losing it 5 rounds already.
Morocco just, I mean, doing really well there, getting the 2K, but not able to close the third. I mean, this is where the kind of experience in those kind of situations, 1v3 situations and so on, the more of those you experience, I mean, and scenarios, the better you'll be able to handle it in a live match. So really well played by him, but I think just a little bit more. Maybe he could have slowed it down just a little bit more. He got the 2 kill and he just rushes in straight away. Looks like we got a kill here from Zonk onto Paraman. Really well done there. So now the CTs are in a bit of a disadvantage.
Now, once again, the reversal side just kind of dominating this mid side every single round thus far. Opening up endless possibilities for them here at the moment. And we've seen our Morocco getting tagged a little bit there. But right now, as you can see, this area here just completely always in control of reversal. And that's a bit of a problem for the CT side. Super Cooper doing quite well here, and we have got Fat Noob moving out. Takes down Packaging. And BVB in a bit of a position. He picks up the AK-47. He'll get the spray down on Fat Noob, and he'll have to back into the side. Gets the 2K on Pierre, so nice little play here from him. He's going to have to clutch for his team to make it count.
Big round. They really need to take this round. But if they have any idea of...
It is Super Cooper, though. Also the last man left here. Does he spray him down? No, it's BVB. And he's done the work with a 4K there. Phenomenal play from him, and the Hustlers do pull one back here, 4-8.
Picking up the MVP that round. So really well done there by BVB. Yeah, he really pulled it out the hat there for his team, giving them an extra round. Now bringing the score up to 4-8. This is not looking so good, but it's still early days. If they could bring this up to another 3 rounds, up to 7, could be good. And very well needed. Looks like their T's are moving up onto a B push almost. CT's not really knowing what is exactly going on. This is where I'm talking about now in terms of the A site. One of the guys from A main could just take a little peek there. Surely the guy in mid has heard or not heard anything and made that call to his team. So bit of a surprise hit from the T side. Oh wow. And Dirty Casual taking the pick there onto Zonk. Fat Noob following up with the trade.
Well, it looks like Reversal's taking control of that B-bomb site here. We see Pure also doing work with that AK-47. Super Cooper will pick up one himself, so it's up to BVB here, the star of the previous round. Does he retake the site here comfortably? He needs to be careful though. He gets the one frag, and he's got to worry about the man around the corner. He gets the frag also on him, so it's up to Pierre right now. And he's going to go for the defuse. He's going to try and juke him, but no, he pops out and will go down. And Reversal will pick up their 9th round. Good play from Pierre there.
I wonder how close that bomb timer got down there. I mean, could he have made it? He might have been able to make it if he had a kit. I think he got down 3 seconds there and 2 remaining. I mean, he might have just been able to get the defuse. I think I might have continued there. It's worth the shot. But fortunately, yeah, he decided to stand up there and he got shot in the face, unfortunately. So we're sitting now 4-9 in favor of Reversal. And they're moving up on B. They're really picking on the B side quite a lot there. I think they probably figured out a weakness there, especially since now it's a save round. They know let's just hit the side that we've been winning mostly at. There's the pick.
Easy pick there for Pierre as he takes down Morocco. Now he's going to move in towards the bomb site here now. He's not aware that there is a player actually waiting inside in the corner for him. But it'll be an easy one for him as he takes down Dirty Casual there, who doesn't really do much. But that headshot there from Paramount, just a bit unfortunate, not really kind of connecting.
It's quite a cheeky little headshot there. I mean, unfortunately, if that was an M4, that would have been taken right there.
Oh, we see a suicide here from Pierre, actually burning himself, roasting himself out there.
Super Cooper on 10 HP.
Paramount challenge with Crusher Snaptrack AK-47 there, and we see Fat Noob also just fending it off. He's the T side, or the CT side, really desperately trying to get into the bomb site here to get the defusal. But I think Paramount's probably just going to back off and take and save that rifle. We'll see Packaging just wait out for an exit frag. And then
yeah, this is a good choice, I think, by them saving that AK. Unfortunately, they weren't able to... Oh, wow, sorry. Unfortunately, Packaging, I'm not sure what he was thinking there. He was just sitting on the box waiting for that bomb to explode and dies in the process. Not sure exactly. I think he was hoping for a pick at least to come out there. But, yeah, unfortunately, that wasn't the situation.
Yeah, we're looking at the scores here at the moment. We've got Dirty Casual on top there, 13 for 12. And then looking at the Reversal side, all of them seem to be nicely in the teens. With... Super Cooper just a little ahead of the team there with 14 frags respectively. But let's have a look here and see what they're up to. Ooh, Zonk actually taking down Paraman there on the mid side. Again, we call it, they take control of this mid side. And this last round of the half at the moment looking very good here for Reversal as they move up the highway to try and get the frag here. But it is up to Packaging now to try and take down the bomber. He will call the bomber, gets the 2K as well. So good defensive play, but he'll get taken down. Morocco also managing to pick up frag here now for the Hustlers, but still 2-on-2 and looking pretty much favorable for the Reversal team.
Dirty Casual needs to look at saving that AWP. I mean, he's climbing in deep. Oh, well, I suppose it's the last round. There's no point. So he needs to actually make a commitment here, and he knows where they are. He just needs to figure out what sort of timing he's going to do at the peak. He has no idea that Zonk is on top there. He's getting fired upon there. And he's continuing on towards the bomb. I'm not sure if he realizes where the second terrorist is at. Has no idea he's hiding in there. Obviously now he knows he's in the squeaky door, and he's getting swarmed, and that's the end of the half there. 11-4 in favor of Reversal.
11-4. Well, pretty much it's a Reversal game, and something it's going to be tough for us right now. Look, they got 4 rounds, not the end of the world, but I think it'll work out for them if they take this first pistol round.
Hustlers really need to bring on the game here, set the tempo. I mean, they've been dominated pretty much this whole last half, and now they've moved over to T side. Let's see what they can do here. They really need to set the pace. Looks like they're going for a B committal here.
Yeah. Let's see if it'll work for them at the moment. I mean, they've got the likes of Pure that's close by with the USPS. One tap shot. Oh, he gets it. And he's trying to get himself another one, but he's under pressure right now. He'll pick up the second. And then, do we see a third? Yes, we do. Nice little play from Pierre here. Do we see a pistol ace by chance? Oh, he's not aware of the man behind him. He tries to take him down. He'll go in now. And this could potentially work out for him. He might pick up an ace. No, he won't. Sorry, it looks like a Fat Noob already picked up one, and the same with Crush. Still good little play there actually from Pierre. 12-4. Phenomenal start for Reversal. Yeah, they're going to end this one off quite quickly.
Yeah, really. If anything, Hustlers needed to take that round to at least bring that up to a 7-12 round. Yeah. And it's just not happening for them, unfortunately. They really needed to pick that up, and they just didn't. Let's see what they do here. They have forced up with armor and pistols. They'll be in a much tougher spot. I mean, if they lose this round, it's going to be probably GG from there, definitely.
Well, it's a good chance that the Hustlers can take it. The Tech 9 armor buy is a very effective push trap, but if you're going to take your time on it, it's probably not going to work. Let's see if Packaging will get his frag shot there actually on Fatman, who's actually hidden in this corner. Very good position, kind of very good position to be in. That smoke just helping him out a little bit there, so he's not spotted on that A-main. But we see, though, he does get the one frag shot quite nicely there. All of a sudden, this Tech 9 buy might actually work out. He's not even aware of the players in the A-bomb side as Packaging takes down Fat Noob there, and they'll get the bomb plant here potentially. The bomb is rotating back very slowly, but we've got Pure with the P90, and it could prove very useful in this sort of situation, specifically close range. They do spot him here. He will get the frag on Paraman, but he'll get taken out by Packaging, who did a very good job there for the team, but still, Hustlers now a long road to go.
Wow. Yeah, if anything, they really needed that round. So they need to buy up here full utility. They need to hit a side hard. I'm not sure what the Reversal side is buying, but they definitely need to get this round. It looks like the CTs are going for a quite a full buy here, except for Pure, who's getting that CZ and armor with a kit. It's more likely that Hustlers are going to take this round if executed correctly. They definitely need to take it slow, and as soon as they get the pick, definitely commit to where they have the advantage. Alright, so it looks like an A pick there on Zonk. A little bit of activity happening at B.
Yeah, good response actually from Pure on the eco round here. We'll pick up an AK-47, so that's going to help him out just a little bit. And at the moment, Dirty Casual trying to take control of the mid side. He gets the frag on Super Cooper. But still, a lot of work needs to be done. The rest of the team needs to follow suit and move up that highway now in towards the A-bomb site. They need to be careful though, because the likes of Fat Noob is waiting with a USPS that has got a little bit of distance advantage here, but still looks like he's going to get bombed out there quite easily. And the Hustlers now moving in towards this A-bomb site. Easy plant for them. Pierre the only one left, and I think he's going to save this rifle of his.
Yeah, look, Hustlers, the fact that they've got 4 players still alive, it's really good that they're keeping their players alive. They're keeping that armor. They need to start building that bank up if they have any, dreams of bringing this back from such a low point at the moment. It looks like they figured out where Pure is. He needs to hold on to that AK. It could be quite a tasty little gun to keep for the next round.
Trying to flash him in, and they'll take him down eventually as he takes down Dirty Casual there. So they'll retain the AK-47, which could have proven to be very useful for the Reversal team. So I think Reversal, just looking at the economy right now, they're going to save up once again. And we'll see a full buy come out now from the Hustlers. So this should theoretically go for the Hustlers, but we've seen eco upsets happen.
Yeah.
And at the moment...
So theoretically, yeah, they should take it. And that'll give them put them up to 7 rounds here, a little bit closer to that 12-12 equalizer. I think they just need to work on those picks, and as soon as they figure out that they're saving, unfortunately Pure gets a pure 1 deagle onto Maroc there. That was pretty incredible, well needed. Now they just need to hold the angle.
Yeah, well, at the moment, good. Not the best advantage at the moment here for the reversal team as Crush goes down. And although the trade-off's looking good here, Fatnum with a 2K.
Wow.
And now he's spotted the rest of them who are moving in towards the B-bomb side. Does the rotation happen? Yes, it will. They need to be careful, though, of Super Cooper sitting with a 5-7. That gun can prove to be very useful in this sort of scenario.
Yeah, they need to take it quick. They need to realize that the CTs have caught on to what they're doing, and they just need to, fortunately, they're just not checking their corners. Hustlers, Paraman takes the kill, but just gets traded straight away.
Yeah, reversal very, very strong there on the Ika round. Ika upset indeed, and they will pick up their 13th round here. 13-6. And now it's up to the Hustlers to save it, to eco it up. So I think that's going to be the dual AWP buy coming out here now for a reversal, specifically on the CT side. Something that we've seen time and time again with the top Masters teams. And
could prove to be tricky though. I mean, with the T's on fast-moving Deagles and P250s and Tech 9s, those AWPers need to land their first shots. Otherwise, the next thing they know, they've got an enemy player right in front of them with 24 rounds and 20 rounds in their face. Well, exactly what's happening right here.
Yeah, Caster's curse coming into effect here as they take 2 frags, and they'll pick up 2 guns as well. So good play here from the Hustlers, managing to take control of the B-bomb site. And I think it's the more applicable one to charge on an Ika round. Easy shot there for Fatnum as he takes down packaging. A little bit of Deagle play coming out here from Paraman, but he won't do much with it. And now they are starting to square things up here. Reversal with another 2 quick frags, and it's up to Dirty Casual to try and resist, but it won't happen. And a TK coming out there for Fat Noob, but still Reversal knocking down the 14th round here at the moment. The pause coming out from Zonk. And I think Reversal maybe just doing a quick...
You know, from that kind of situation, when it's in this case the Reversal team in a CT retake there, after they had got the picks, I'm talking about Hustlers now, where they got those first 2 opening picks and they got the bomb down, they picked up the weapons that they killed. I found that their placement just was just not well thought of. I think this is where a little bit of practice needs to come in, and talking between the team needs to happen as to, well, we've got the bomb down, it's a hypothetical situation just like this where it actually happened, and say, cool, we got 2 picks, we get 2 guns, what do we do from there? Where do we sit? Where do we place? Who watches where? What's the angle?
Yeah.
You know, something like that could have given them that round that they so desperately needed. Now Reversal are 2 rounds away from closing this map. A really uncomfortable situation for T's.
Well, it is a buy up here for them, so they're going to have to make it count. Maybe that little bit of a pause is going to be kind of like a tactical pause for them, just to like kind of refocus and maybe just start bringing some rounds back here at the moment. But things are not looking too good here for the Hustlers. And at the moment, Reversal seeming very strong on the defense, but it has been a bit of a argy-bargy here between these 2 teams on the second half. You know, one round, you know, going either side. And a little bit of mid-control happening here at the moment for the Hustlers. Although they haven't dropped a single CT as of yet. We've got Super Cooper with the AWP that will peek down highway and potentially take down one of them. It is Paraman that needs to be careful.
Dirty Casual needs to initiate for his team with that AWP. I mean, that's what the AWP is there for. It's to get that opening pick, especially from in a slow-paced kind of situation.
Yeah,
looks like they're moving on B now.
Look at Pierre's positioning here. Quick 2K here for them. He's under pressure. Tries to get a 3rd, but he will call it out. And Zonk also here to the rescue here. Sprays down 2 as well. And very good defensive play here from the Reversal team. Look at that late play that came out here from the Hustlers. I think was interesting because they kind of had a couple of guys here on the mid side, and then they rotated this way back in towards B, which is the long way. Yeah, I would have just taken Vents and gone for that, but they did have 2 guys going towards Vents. They just did not check the angles. Unfortunately, Reversal took Pierre, in fact, took full advantage of it.
Hustlers just don't seem to have an answer for the reversal style of play. I don't know if it's coming down to an aim versus aim deficit, but they're just not able to connect those shots that they should. And it's really showing in the scoreline here. So looks like Fat Noob is on very low HP. They're exchanging some shots there with the enemy player in A main. Definitely need to hang back a bit there and get a placement. They've totally left A open now for a retake. So the things could get interesting now if they move their way into A side. There's no one there.
Yeah, well, look, at the moment, good start for the Hustlers here as they managed to take down 2, and BVB will pick up his second frag here. Dirty Casual in towards that A-bomb site now. He's going to try and come around the corner. He gets the frag on Super Cooper, takes down the AWP here, and it's up to Pierre right now, the last one left here. So good little bounce back here at the moment from the Hustlers team, 15-7.
Yeah.
They've got a long way to go still if they actually want to walk away. 8 rounds, in fact, if they want to draw it up here and potentially give us a third and final. Well, not third and final, sorry, overtime.
Overtime, yeah.
But look, I mean, it is a case that Reversal are more superior in the aim duels at the moment. Their positioning's better, the aiming is better, and it's very difficult for the Hustlers at the moment. So they're going to have to try something new.
It's quite interesting.
Not be too...
From the CT side, sorry. I'm not sure if I like this, but I mean, obviously, if they win the round, I mean, it just goes against everything I'm about to say. But this mixed buy could prove to be a little bit weak if they don't get those picks.
Basically. Yeah. Well, it's because the money's not actually very well distributed at the moment. Although we could have seen potentially his Super Cooper pick up something, but I think he's saving for the AWP. So this quasi buy might work out for the Reversal.
One of their top fraggers, Dirty Casual, is down now. So Pure is on 3 HP. So it's almost there.
Ooh. Unfortunate there now for Fat Noob. He was the one to first peek and get the angle, but gets taken down there, unfortunately. And now Maroc flashing himself in towards that bomb site, but Crush just doing the damage with the Deagle.
BVB need to be very careful. It needs to be very careful here. He knows that they're probably going to be dropping back and they have that advantage. So whether they're still at that box, which he's probably going to check and realize they're not, then he's going to have to figure something else out.
Well, he's still around at the moment, but it is a 2-on-2 looking pretty good now as Packaging managing to take down Super Cooper and forcing potential issues here now for the Reversal side. They were literally seconds away from taking it at the moment, and they have claimed ownership of that B-bomb site because of the bomb drop. So we will see BVB come around the corner now to try and pick up the bomb. But needs to be careful though, because one of the CT side players are waiting. He gets the frag on Crush. Now it's up to Pierre. He'll go down to Packaging.
Wow.
And the Hustlers remain in the game.
There was so little time there. They just had to kind of hold the angle, not even show. Like one could maybe show themselves, and the other just needs to hide in the site where he was already. He didn't need to do or say or shoot anything. He just had to wait for that time to go down. I mean, they had 10 seconds left on the clock. They were both still alive, and the next thing, they both dead. So little things like that, they just need to be more aware of their timekeepers as well as their map and placement on the map.
Well, aggressive play coming out here now from Reversal, not really kind of paying off at all as they're getting picked off by Paraman and BVB on that mid side. We still though have got Super Cooper just kind of waiting it out here with a 5-7. That gun can do damage, and we know that. To get himself a frag, no he doesn't. Paraman picks up a 3k, and it's up to Fat Noob with the Deagle. Let's see if we'll see a little bit of 1D action here from him. It doesn't really look like he's going to get anywhere near them at the moment, because they're all kind of rushed in towards the B-bomb side quite easily. And let's see what Fat Noob can actually do.
Fat Noob just needs to obviously not die when the bomb explodes. He has a Deagle in hand with no armor, so I mean he could perhaps get maybe 1 or 2 kills and then maybe back off, but try save a gun or something that he maybe picks up. But looks like the T's aren't letting him with anything. There's no answer right now that he has, so he's just going to take it slow, and he gets taken out unfortunately by Packaging. So unfortunately nothing there that he'll be able to pick up or save.
Well, it's a good round there for the Hustlers. They should have been an easy round there for them, and it was actually. And well, 15-9. 6 rounds to go here for Hustlers. And they are starting to bring it back now. The AWP in the hands of Dirty Casual once again. Let's see if he can make it count. He's quite aggressively moving in towards that B-bomb side. Let's see if he gets the pick. He can. Oh, looks like they're going to smoke him off. Unfortunately, that's already happened. But still, Zonk in a peculiar position here.
I really like this position.
Oh, this is
It's
quite
very,
new.
quite uncommon. So, like, from many perspectives. But whether they'll pick that up or not, we'll get to see.
Oh, it looks like we've got a bit of a connectivity issue here at the moment.
So we got a bit of a connectivity issue. Let's see what happens. Looks
There
like
we
we're back. Very good.
Well, happens from time to time. We're waiting and seeing. Let's see who actually gets through here at the moment. I want to kind of keep an eye on Zonky. He's going to drop in. I think he's just back off there. That smoke grenade just buying some time here for the CT side to potentially win the... Oh, that flash.
Very unfortunate flash from
Not really-
packaging there.
Yeah, not really something... I could see the intention
So-
behind it.
Not sure what that second flash was. It looks like the T's are making their way up into A sort of side. So
Well, I'm
might
not
be
sure.
leaning-
They're
well,
finding-
now they've spread out a little bit. So it looks like they're going to make a mid to A push.
Yep, let's see. Two guys on the highway side here at the moment, and there they do spot the one, and the first frag finally comes after a good couple of seconds here. And at this moment in time, a bit of a duel happening for Pure as he takes down Maroc, and looking good right now here for reversal as the rest of the Hustlers players move in towards the B-bomb side, but they have to contend up against Maroc and Crush, who are very, and Pure, who are very good basically on that B-side defense.
CTs are all over this defense though.
Oh, Crush there. Oh, ends it off here for reversal. 16-9.
Really well
And
played.
a really good map there from them
Yeah.
specifically. I mean,
Look,
like they are the stronger team.
Yeah,
let's
look,
be honest.
it's clear. It's clear. I think with a few basic tweaks to Hustlers' playstyle from a positioning perspective, as well as maybe look, the aim is there. I mean we've seen some pretty good shots. I think the bottom frag is like the Pyramans and the packaging. Look, also Maroc is not exactly as well positioned as he was in the previous game in the semi-finals, but I think a few minor tweaks, maybe a little bit of a flank aggression on the side once they figured that there isn't much activity happening on their site or side. They could definitely make a way into into looking at getting more information and then communicating that to their team and saying, look guys, chances are they're going to go B. They have maybe for the past couple of rounds, so the percentage chance is greater. Let's take the chance and actually stack that site, or like we've seen no stacking, no preemptive stacking. They need to try different things. Their positioning just wasn't working. They kept losing mid. They need to figure out those weak spots and just immediately I keep saying capitalize, but in this case they need to take advantage of that and say, okay, we know this. Let's get a 3-man stack in mid to see what happens. If we lose it, not on pistol buys. I mean, pistol buys, it could go either way, but most likely they're going to lose because, statistics, they don't have armor and so on. But, I mean, do it with rifles. Try and take control and then take the retake once they leave that man in B and man in A, and then do a 4-man retake onto the side. Hopefully, each man holding whichever site gets a trade-off at least, not just dying outright.
Yeah.
It'll put the other guys that are still alive and about to do the retake in good stead.
Yeah, well, I mean, from my side, the only thing I can say at the moment is that Reversal are far more superior on the aim duels by the looks of it. I mean, their positioning's good. They you can see that they are a more prepared team.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I think from our side, there's nothing. We're probably going to just have like a quick 5-minute break.
Yeah, let's do a 5-minute.
And then we're going to take you guys into map 2.
Sounds good.
I think it's going to be Cobblestone, eh? Cobblestone.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Cool.
Guys, see you in a sec. And welcome back, guys. Thanks for waiting. Yeah, so what we just witnessed was a little bit of a beating, I think. Reversal are clearly the dominant team.
I wouldn't say completely a beating, but yeah.
Yeah, look.
Was fair enough to comment on that.
I think if Hustlers had to get to double digits, you know, it would have been a little bit, I would have felt a little bit more confident for them going into this map. I'm sure they would have felt that way themselves as well. But they definitely need to bring up the pace, and looks like they're going to be starting on T, so they definitely need to set the pace and the tempo of the game and establish that dominance if they have that in them, which I'm sure they do. I mean, they've got this far. They need to just now close it off with getting this map so they can take it into a third.
Yeah. Well, look. I would actually like to know how the actual map picks went on the knife round, because unfortunately we missed that. So I'm assuming that Hustlers map was Cash, because we did see them play Cash in the semi-finals up against Bish, and they dominated there.
Completely.
We didn't see Cobble.
Yeah.
So I think this is potentially the reversal map.
What are your thoughts of this map? I know mine. I'll tell you that in a second.
My personal thought about Cobble is that it's not a really spectator-friendly map. It's quite straightforward, like Dust 2.
Yeah.
You know, there's only certain avenues you can go in or do. Although, you know, going back watching the E-League between Virtus Pro and it was Fnatic in the final, that was quite fun to watch what Virtus Pro actually did there. They were actually, you know, quite crafty on this map.
Oh, very, yeah.
I would like to see this actually happen, you know, from one of these two teams. Hopefully Reversal can do that, or even Hustlers. I mean, I'm not counting them out here at the moment, and I think they've got the potential to actually take the Reversal team here.
I definitely think we might see a... Okay, so I'm going to predict here a little bit of a first round. I'm pretty sure, I hope we don't see this, but even though I do it in matchmakings where we rush that drop down, it is usually effective if it's successful, obviously, on that drop, but... I hope to see some crafty play, as you say. It's a great word, actually. I like that word. So let's see if these Hustlers are going to hustle some craftiness here. They definitely need to if they want to stay in this competition. Reversal eSports are proving to be quite a toughie at the moment for them. So hopefully they practice on the map. They've done a few placements for their team as CTs. Well, obviously when we see them on the second half, but getting those plays going as a T, getting the right flashes and the timing going, making sure that they have man coverage so that, you know, if they do drop a mate, then at least they can get the trade. You know, especially from drop down, you know, getting that going straight down the drop. If you die, you have to have your teammate backing you up there to get the trade. Otherwise, you lose a man for nothing, and all they do is just drop back into the site, and they're playing from a disadvantage. Yeah. So well,
that's the thing. I mean, that drop is, in my opinion, one of the crucial spots for a T side. If you get control of drop, now you can go A through the window, or you can actually just move in towards the B bomb site and actually flank. You know, the other side, you know, the A bomb side, etc. You got the mid side push that you come up, which is kind of tough because you're actually aiming up instead of down. Aiming down is a lot easier than aiming up.
Sure.
And then obviously long side, the CTs are more favoured to defend off that long side. We've seen it plenty of times with Masters teams. The likes of Inson that plays for DC on that long side, he's phenomenal. Goals actually picked up a 5K. I think it was in WESG that he picked up the 5K. I'm not too sure, but besides the point. The ace with a, which was it now?
I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure. I didn't watch the second match.
CZ ace.
Oh yes.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Now the long side is very difficult for a T side to breach in if the CT player is good.
Yeah.
Now, looking at the B bomb site, the plateau side is quite simple to get in if your smoke placements are good. Now the staircase is something that's a new addition to Plat.
And love the new addition, by the way. It's really opened up the versatility that T's have now. I always felt that it was a little stagnant on that
the
platform.
CT side as well, on the defense. You can actually hide two players. They're getting up on that platform.
Phenomenal.
Is actually quite
I've done
easy.
that. It's amazing. Yeah.
So anyway, guys, looks like the players are just reading up at the moment. So we'll be going in-game shortly. And then giving you guys the rest of the map 2 here, which is going to... the start of the map 2 here, which is going to be DE Cobble. I'm really looking forward to seeing a bit of an upset here, specifically from the Hustlers. I mean, the Reversal team are the dominant team here. And
seeing some comments here, goals 2.0. So speaking of goals, I mean, when it comes to his utility use is unbelievably phenomenal. Like just his controls of flashbangs, he has the perfect angle where, you know, it's just popping at the edge of the wall and blinding the opposition, and then that gives him the ability to breach quite freely, and the other team has no idea what's going on. I mean, we saw that in the ESG there. So this is the kind of thing that we don't normally see in a sort of amateur league. But, I mean, it is there. They have got it there. I mean, we have seen that attempted, and some successfully, some obviously not, and it's actually they blind themselves. But we definitely need to see some sort of good utility use on this map, especially as T. If they're wanting to get into, you know, either of the sites, they need to have those smoke placements to block off the AWP angles and then work through it from there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what they're going to come up with. You know, they have the potential to push. We have seen that. We just need to see a little bit more clever use and more accurate use of utility when it comes to breaching the sites. Again, Reversal need to just maintain what they've been doing, holding the angles, maintaining the superiority in the aim, and I'm sure they're going to do fine. So I think if it's anything, it's Reversal's game to lose. So I mean, they just need to maintain, and they should take this quite comfortably.
Yep.
Who knows? I could be proven wrong, but you know, that's, I think, what makes the excitement.
Indeed, it does. And you know, obviously looking for from our side here, we're just waiting for some of the players just to ready up at the moment, and we'll be going in shortly. But you know, at the moment, as we go in game. In live to the actual knife round here. They'll probably be knifing out for sides. It looks like there's an AFK that's been called. But
what was the first match score? We have a
69. 69 was actually to the Reversal team. Yeah. So look, as we wait now for the knife round to actually just kick off here, just waiting for the AFK player to actually come back and, you know, obviously grab his cup of coffee or whatever he needs. But hopefully we do see an upset here, and that is really what I'm hoping to see. Like, you know,
I wouldn't mind costing a third map here.
No, of course not.
You know, I mean, even though this is amateur league, there's still some exciting stuff. And I mean, for those that are out there watching, I'm quite sure that there are some team MGO sort of captains that are looking at these guys. I mean, these are the up and comings. You know, I mean, for a team to get to the finals, there's definitely a showcase for some of the players that have shown some phenomenal play. Looks like we're battling out the knives here.
Yeah.
I was so terrible at those things. It was so mixed and matched. Like, so bad at it. All I knew was I was running faster, and then the next thing.
Well, it looks like it's the Hustlers that actually takes the knife round there. So they'll probably swap teams, which they are going to be going CT. And funny enough, this is actually statistically a T-side map.
Sure.
So interesting one for them to actually go CT side. Maybe they're not too comfortable on this map, and that's potentially why we actually see them go for this this side. But otherwise, the Reversal side, I'm sure, this potentially being their map, I don't think they're too worried about starting off on the T side here.
No.
You know, it is the more favored.
Actually,
everyone.
I'm thinking they're probably pretty happy with that. They did show some really good play on the first map, and I think they just want to get this this competition closed with a solid round win. Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, guys, just waiting for the ready ups to start. We're going to be starting in the next few seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. It is going to be the pistol round here. We have got Reversal eSports kicking off on the T side strip, and then of course the Hustlers on the CT side. Score at the moment, map score here is 1-0 to the Reversal team. It is a best of 3, and I think this is going to be going towards Reversal as well, this map result, potentially, unless the Hustlers actually prove us wrong and actually give us a third and final map. But we see aggressive push out that long side there from BVB, but he's backing off immediately, knowing there are a couple of the T-side players now moving in.
Unfortunately, the guys at B just aren't rotating.
No, nothing yet. But he did spot at least 2 or 3 guys there.
Yeah.
But look, it could be a late rotation at the moment. We see Zonk and his teammate moving up this mid side here in towards the A-bomb side. Let's see if they can actually get it right. Nice little play from Crush. He gets the entry frag, and they do spot the mid rotation already. And now they need to try and take control of BVB, who's booked himself right in the corner. Will only take the 1 frag, but still, Paraman also managing to pick up a frag with that P250. He's going to be careful because there is a player alongside that he does not spot. But Zonk on par with that that Glock rifle. Oh, sorry, not the Glock rifle, but the Glock pistol there.
Yeah.
After being taken up by Dirty Casual here, the last one left with the USPS. He's going to try and fight it off, but it's not going to happen. Pure getting a hold of him there, and Reversal kickstart their campaign on this map here. 1-0. Good.
Bit of a late rotation there from, who was the last man left alive there on CT? Was that Maroc? Oh, yes, Dirty Casual. He definitely could have got some more information B long there. He was sitting there for way too long, not seeing anything. His
could
teammates...
have been BVB, not
could
really
have been.
calling it.
Okay, so whoever it was, I mean, it just goes to show they need to get aggressive where they feel maybe their gut should, you know, tell them. And if they don't, this is what happens. The late rotation, all their players are dead, and he's left in a 1v2 situation. And just a little bit of early rotation would have helped a world there. He would have been an extra player into the site. But anyway, back into this next round.
Well, let's see how this one works out here for the T side. They're going to move up plat now. They've got the gun advantage. First frag goes to Pure. And they're not aware of... Dirty Casual sitting there, but he doesn't get a frag, unfortunately. He does manage to knock down 2 of them quite low in the HP. Packaging, responding back with a 5-7. The bomb should go down here for the Reversal team. Good little backup play here from Zonk as well. And only BVB left here now after that frag on Crush. It's a 3-on-1. So he's done a pretty good job, but not good enough as Zonk will pick him off there and pick up the 2K. Also for Pure, picking up the 2K there respectively. So the Hustlers now still on an eco round.
Yeah, if they definitely should not buy here. They just need to see what picks they can get, use the guns they have, obviously their USP, and save for that 4th round buy, as they can't really do anything with the guns that they have now, and they just need to just take it easy, wait for that round to buy and take it from there. Reversal eSports taking it very slowly now. I like the style of play. They're not taking any chances here, just pushing forward with their dominance of rifles and armor and so on. They're taking it quite slow. Very well played.
We see Packaging now just kind of parking just around the corner here, trying to see if he can get him frag. He'll move in for the support frag, but Pure on fire with the AK-47, getting himself a quick 2K there. And that'll open up the B-bomb site here. We've already seen the rotation. Paraman sitting on drop site here. They've only got BBB left, and he's low on the HP. He'll get taken down here, and this seems to be a pretty simple round here for the Reversal side as they cruise to their 3rd round in a row.
It's always so good to see and it's always such a good feeling being on a team where no players are dropped. None of your teammates have died. It just makes, I think, that mentality of, jeez, I've got so much cash in the bank. Who needs guns? Everyone gets excited. So now Reversal building up that bank, and I think feeling very confident going into this next round.
Indeed, and just looking at the setup right now. Buy round here now for the Hustlers. 2 FAMAS rifles, my favorite.
Yeah.
And Extremes, my co-caster, always takes me on when I mention the FAMAS rifle. I love it. It's a really good one.
I do too, man. I do too. It also obviously sucks when you just don't get that kill with it, when you get the headshot and
sometimes the spray doesn't work. But interesting though, we see another plateau push here now from the Reversal side. Dirty Casual just working it out there with the AWP, picking off 3.
Wow.
He's going to go for the 4th, and he's still around. He'll get some support. And that is exactly what the Hustlers needed. Just one individual bit of play.
That was so good.
Nicely done there from him. And 1, 2, 3, the Hustlers get on the scorecard, the scoreboard here.
That was a phenomenal round for them to get as well. And now the score is 1-3 on the buy round that they took. And it looks like Reversal, I think, they should have had a bit of cash in the bank from the previous round. So Hustlers can't take it too easy at the moment. They need to just keep doing what they're doing. I'm sure Reversal aren't going to make the same mistake again where they're walking straight into Dirty Casual there with that phenomenal AWP play. Yeah, as you
I
can
don't
see,
think so.
yeah, they're taking it very easy now. Pure moving on there. Oh, he spots Dirty Casual taking a shot and missing, and very fortunate there. Just needs to take it easy.
Well, Dirty Casual now, Zippo, his other name. Obviously, park himself in a different position this time, but he'll get taken down by Crush, and that'll open up the B-bomb side potentially here for the Reversal team. We have got packaging though close by with a UMP45, but this is going to be a tough gun to work with as Crush again picks up the 2K. Quite low in the HP though. And we've got Paraman left. He'll get the first frag here. Goes down to Pure, so good support play here. And now it's up to BBB with the the M1A1S to try and get a frag here. But he's also low in the HP, so it's him or Maroc. Maroc not really featuring at the moment here for the Hustlers team.
Yeah, you're right, eh? He definitely needs to be put into a more central position based on the play that we saw last time. I mean, his intuition from an angle perspective was so good. They need to put him into a more versatile role where he can play support and carry, if you want to call it that. You know, instead of the rotational play. And obviously with Dirty Casual on the AWP there, unfortunately not getting the shots he needed. That was quite vital, and that's obviously the difference between, you know, this round and the last round, where he got the 3K, and now he just didn't feature in this round, unfortunately.
No, well, they're saving the guns, of course, because we would expect them to kind of go for a force buy here. And the force buy will come out now for the Hustlers, and let's see if the Reversal team can actually counter that force buy. Something that NIP did very well at it was the DreamHack Cluj. I can't even remember the full. DreamHack Cluj, basically. NIP did it very well there, basically, and that's how they ended up winning that event. And it'll be nice to see someone like Reversal actually do this sort of thing, kind of play a very slow game, maybe waiting for a bit of an aggressive stance from the CT side. You see them now moving in towards the mid side. Yeah, there we go. That's the aggressive push.
Word.
Not working out for the CTs. Crush with a nice little spray transfer there, getting the 2K, and the rotation coming in now for them, but still, it is going to be tough for the T side moving in towards the A bomb side here, as the CTs are busy gearing up, but they're smoked off all over the place. And now, oh, look at that Dirty Casual just getting hold of Crush there after that amazing little 2K from him. But still, at the moment, 4 on 3, and the CTs are losing HP all over the place. Packaging on 3 HP at the moment, and we got Dirty Casual sub 50.
Yeah,
And the bomb is down, and you can see automatically they're backing off right now just to go for the save.
It's the right choice, and it's a tough choice to make. You know, 3-man, still alive with rifles. You know, it's 3 versus 4. Do we take it? You know, they made the right choice. Packaging was on 3 HP, 40. Dirty Casual on 40 HP. They made the right choice. I think they hopefully just need to recognize their mistake from the previous round and just work things out, maybe replace a player or two, figure out where that weak link is and just back it up either with another man or falling back or slowing things down with the molly. But unfortunately for the CTs, cash is a little bit tighter. I only see packaging with a molly. So, you know, the stopping power from that side isn't going to be that long, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, it's just him with that molly. So he definitely needs to control that drop down area. And also, it looks like they're moving on A quite extensively there from the T side. So
yeah, a little bit more of a defensive play happening here. A nice little crossfire setup here for the CTs. And then they've got 3 guys actually posted in the A-bomb side now, expecting something to happen at the moment. A nice little covering here. They'll only pick up the 1 frag respectively, but still, Reversal are the dominant team at the moment. Packaging doing quite well there after going down to the likes of Pierre, who's really just on form at the moment, just getting the frags necessary for the team. It is only up or left to Dirty Casual right now. He's going to try and go for the retake. It's already 5-1. And the Hustlers need to try and get some sort of... yeah, not going to happen. Make that 6-1. And the Hustlers, they need some sort of momentum going forward at the moment. They're already getting stopped.
They're leaving Dirty Casual to... He's holding too long in that B site. I mean, they're getting instantly headshots on the A side, dropping 2 players, and Dirty Casual only then makes the rotate. The CTs need to get a little bit of forward vision, make the call, say, I've spotted 1, I've spotted 2, maybe the bomb, maybe not, and call for the early rotate to stack.
Yeah, you see Morocco now, they're aggressively coming out, does spot at least 3 or 4 players, and just having a look, like you said, the rotation is not really happening at the moment, and we'll see packaging maybe join in, but still, I mean, Dirty Casual all the way on the other side. It is an eco round here, though, for the Hustlers. Actually, a little bit more of a quasi-buy by the looks of it. Just seeing a bit of armor actually being picked up there. And now he'll finally rotate in as you can see, the likes of BVB and packaging just really defensively holding the angles at the moment. Nice whole play here from him. This might turn into an eco upset. Not really to be the case as well, the reversal team just picking off one by one. And it's up to Paraman right now with the 5-7. He'll go down to Crush 7-1 here. The reversal side are dominating at the moment.
You know, so as I'm speaking, you know, earlier, the fact that, so Dirty Casual there, he's kind of getting the right idea. His teammates are saying, listen, man, they're pushing here quite aggressively. They're moving in quite quickly. You need to back us up, either pushing them from behind. There's a trend going on. They are pushing towards A bomb site. They need more backup. They need to have Dirty Casual flanking that B side. He did that round, but it was just slightly, maybe 5 to 10 seconds too slow. He needs to get that earlier information. If he dies, so be it. But you know, obviously dying is not great, but I mean, and you can make the decision. If you see a man and you know you can't take him out, then yes, stay back. But he can see that there is no activity happening at B, and he's still holding on to B too long.
Yep.
So I'm hoping next round that his teammates can say to him, look, rotate quickly or rotate faster, or he picks it up himself and say, guys, I'm playing a little bit of a riskier style here, but we're 7-1 down. We need to do something different. I'm going to take this upon myself to flank on the side. Yeah. Something like that needs to happen.
Oh, I agree with you. I think they need to mix things up here, somewhere or another. Maybe go for like an A side stack, because you can see Reversal just walking into the A bomb side at the moment.
Or a counter boost into drop. I mean, that might be a bit slow, but it could work. It does work. I mean, that there then Dirty Casual can then flank on the B long side, and he is then backed up with another player that's already up at the top of drop down. Yeah. And then those two can push from behind. It's just the guys in A need to maybe get some mollies and flashes just to slow down and give their teammates that are rotating from B that extra time to get closer to the behinds of the terrorist side. Yeah,
I think you know, you're 100% spot on there at the moment. You know, just kind of mixing it up at the moment is something that would help a lot, and just having a look at the moment the match is paused. And apparently, this is quite an interesting one. So, a late rotation, an actual substitute coming in. We just got the information out from the admin team that just informed us that Zippo is actually going to be joining. So we've been wrong all along.
Dirty Casual is
Dirty Casual.
Casually been
dirty.
You know, he's a dirty little guy. So it looks like Dirty Casual is going to be replaced, if I'm understanding correctly, replaced by Zippo.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, probably a good thing. I mean, Zippo, as we mentioned at the beginning of the stream, Zippo was their top fragger in the previous games on both maps, and definitely one that I pointed out as an MVP for their team. Maybe that'll make a difference, and he couldn't have come in at a better time. Yep. 1-7 down. This is the time that they need to take more rounds. As you pointed out, this is a more T-sided map, and you couldn't have been more correct.
There he is.
Looks Mr. like Zippo is actually replacing. Who did he replace?
Now, this is interesting, the rule set, though, of course. It is the Amateur Cup. You have to understand this. They can make subs in the middle of a game, obviously, and this is pretty cool. So, right now, Reversal eSports 7-1 up against the Athanatos eSports Hustlers. Yeah. And quite a mouthful, really.
It is rather.
But still, let's see if Zipper can make a difference. I mean, at the moment, they're clutching at straws. I mean,
I wonder where he's been. Like, has he been watching the stream and like, oh, geez, I need to jump in here like right now? Who knows? We'll maybe chat to him after the game or something and figure that out. But I think from my side, I'm pretty happy to see him. I'm expecting that he will make a positive difference to the side. That remains to be seen. Look, he's just getting now USP with armor and no helmet, so not sure what he's going to be able to do this round exactly, but maybe if he teams up with a rifled player and provide that support and trade off if that happens, hopefully you know, his teammate can just get the kill and Zippo can run past and pick up the drop gun. That could be pretty useful. So yeah, it looks like we're just waiting for the time to go down until we start.
Just spotted a comment there. Is this the Super Bowl? Of course, this is the Super Bowl. But anyway, where's the adverts? Or sorry, the mid half singing?
Yes.
You know, where's the artist there?
Yeah.
You know, does she or he come
I
on?
spoke to Mariah Carey. And looks like she definitely promised to make the Masters, and then if she enjoys that and she gets, you know, well received, then she'll look at the Amateur Cup. So,
well, we're back into round 9 here at the moment, and the Hustlers now with Zippo looking all like amped to really try and take on the Reversal team here. They've got a buy, the Hustlers, except for Zippo, of course. He's got half armor, so he's going in with a full buy, respectively. Obviously,
as
with
much as he can.
$800. That's all he's got, but still. Full stack of AKs, full utility right now from the Reversal side. Let's have a quick look at the overview and see what they're actually up to. They are moving in towards that drop side, and Zippo just sitting very defensively back. Good position, very good spot to be in if you're on an eco. You know what I mean? If you get the first frag and they pass by, you can potentially pick up the gun. We do see Pure that has dropped down into the drop zone area at the moment. We've got packaging sitting in that rock area, and then we've got Dirty Casual, the AWP, who gets that first shot, and there we go.
Wow.
That's exactly,
this is great.
This is really good response here at the moment. All of a sudden the team just seems a little bit more positive right now, and packaging picking up the 2K here at the moment. We're still keeping it on Dirty Casual here with the AWP, and although still Zippo the only one to go down, but he had only a pistol, let's be honest.
But as soon as he joins, they win another round. Even though he died, he was the only one that died. But, geez, I think he's providing a little bit of support there for his team in some kind of way or another. So they've picked up another round, and I'm sure their confidence is going to be a little bit more up from there. They've got a few AK rifles from the T's there, so they're looking pretty solid in terms of their utility and rifles.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, this is theoretically still or statistically still a T-side map, even with the stairs updated at the moment. Nice little play from Paraman as he takes down Crush. It is a buy up here for the Reversal team, and there's the trade-off. Pure just so quickly. I think he did spot someone there. I think it was his teammate, but really at the moment now they're trying to move in towards the A-bomb site here. It looks like B not working out so well for them as they've lost both rounds actually in that B-bomb site. Here we go. Zipper tries to spray down, but doesn't manage to retain any sort of frags here at the moment. BVB also taken down by Pure. Pure just looking really on song at the moment with the AK-47 with the 2K at the moment, and he's going to try and get into the site to ensure that it's clean and ready for a bomb plant.
Unfortunately, I saw that shot there from Zipper. He did draw a bit of blood, but he wasn't able to close the kill. That would have made actually probably a massive difference in this round, as it is a 2 versus 4. Super Cooper on 5 HP. He's just going to be taking it rather relaxed and not engaging too hard and just holding the angle. Dirty Casual looking like he's trying to get a pick there. Looks like they will be saving these rifles. Definitely the smarter choice.
Definitely. You can see that they don't want to actually lose these rifles. Look, it's the AK-47 and an AWP. Those are 2 valuable guns in Counter-Strike and used quite often. And obviously, just looking at the kind of finances here at the moment, we could potentially see a little bit of a buy-up coming out here from the Hustlers. A bit of a force buy, though, because obviously Zippo is still trying to catch up on the money side, and Dirty Casual has already got an AWP. So this should be a force buy. How Reversal deals with this force buy is really going to be kind of the it factor right here.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they are able to actually just take it slow, pick them off one by one, and play together, it should be quite easy for them.
What's really good is that I'm glad to see this, that one of the teammates gave Zippo a rifle there. I'm glad he wasn't stuck on just his pistol there, because based on previous stats and from what we've seen, he's definitely a key player. I mean, he's holding the mid-ground here. He's taking a few shots. He's got no armor, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, nice. Almost there for Paraman picking up the 2K, but still, Reversal moves in with the 2 frags themselves. The Dirty Casual, though, just close by with the AWP. Wow, Fat Noob taking him down, but packaging responding here. It's a 2-on-2, looking still very good for Reversal at the moment with Fat Noob and Super Cooper both getting the frags on the end there. And 9-2, and, well, double figures coming up for the Reversal team. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Let's look at the individual scores.
Yeah, Pure on 15 kills, 1 assist and 4 deaths. That's pretty phenomenal. I mean, he's doubles most of his teammates.
He's almost into the 20s, while the rest of his teammates are still sitting on single figures.
Yeah, there's the double figure right there. Fat Noob is also not exactly there, but as long as his teammate Pure is pulling out the shots, nothing to worry about. And with the scoreline of 9 rounds to 2, can't be complaining.
Yeah, well, there we go. Crush doing a little bit of work here at the moment. Pure, wow, just with a quick 2K. Look at that spray transfer. And now, ooh, it's going to be Dirty Casual at the moment trying to get in there. But nothing much is going to come from it. It's going to be Paraman, who's the last one left for the 5-7. He'll get taken down 10-2. And
things are not looking good for Hustlers at the moment, unfortunately. Got a lot of rounds.
Not at all. So let's have a look at the individual scores for the Hustlers right now. We've got Dirty Casual and Packaging actually with 7 kills to 8. Just under the 1 KPD mark, but still, maybe they can pick it up a little bit more. The dual AWP buy coming out here now for the Hustlers. This is going to be important. Obviously, they need to try and get 5 rounds here. Do they do it?
This is huge.
It's going to be tough.
I mean, I'll be very interested to see where they place. They just got to be so careful, rather play it from a long range, because these Ts are moving up quickly into their sights.
Oh, look at that, Crush just getting the frag. Look at this 2K here for them. The man's a beast, and we got Pure coming in from the corner. Really, the 2 entry fraggers right now, just on song here for reversal. There's no way that they can really respond at the moment. I mean, we've got Zippo and Dirty Casual with AWPs.
I'm not sure why they have both AWPs in B sites. I mean, I can understand, yes, oh, well, you know, but I still, at the same time, don't understand. They need to split those AWPs up, 1A, 1B. I mean, that there is to hold the angle from a long range. I mean, if they had to give that AWP, which Zippo has, I mean, hold it on mid angle. There he has control of long A as well, and teammate can be holding deeper into a long side with a rifle for that close range. And if he comes under fire, he can drop back. At least Zippo then has the angle on the AWP to back him up. So I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking that, you know, they're not really considering the dynamics of AWPs and where they need to be holding the position. But I think it was a little bit of a waste and overkill on B, especially since they are hardly going B.
Well, Zipper managing to get the one, but just a quick one. This is the Amateur Cup, so we do comment sometimes back on the comments that have been given. Francois Smit, I know it's Paraman, but anyway.
Paraman.
Yeah, look. Anyway, besides the point, look.
Just because Zippo, you said that, we're going to call him Paraman now.
Yeah, Paraman is just simple. Anyway, Zippo actually plays the mid side. You saw it in the previous round. Yeah. But now he didn't. He went to B.
For whatever reason.
I think they were trying to anticipate a B push here. Let's be honest. I mean, it's one of those things. Yeah. Force buy coming out again here for the Hustlers at the moment, and reversal.
Can we see where those placements of AWPs are? So Zippo's got 1 in A side. I like this position. Where he is now is great. Dirty Casual with the second AWP. That's great. This is what they should have done on that last round.
Yeah.
Paraman, holding long A there. That's great. Now he can call
45.
early, drop back if need be, and then Zippo can get the angle on the AWP.
Yeah, well, there we go. Entry frag for Pierre, and he's unstoppable right now. We've got Packaging playing with the FAMAS. He'll get the shot on Crush, but now he needs to change over to the pistol and will get taken down. And the reversal team now, Zipper's a bit in trouble here at the moment with the AWP. He needs to be careful. Oh. Yeah, quick, easy one there. And you can see Pierre picking up the 2K there, respectively, for the reversal side. 12-2 right now. Well, one-sided indeed. There's not much more that we can really say about it.
Well, one more round in this half, and Hustlers are looking quite dire at the moment with only 2 rounds in hand compared to Reversal with 12. Things aren't looking likely. Looks like now Zipper's going
with the Nova.
With the Nova. I like that, man. They need to do different things.
It's a proper CO strat this, but anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of flashes coming in alongside here for him. He might be in a good position. Comes around the corner, gets himself the 1 kill. Does he get himself the second? Goes in. Oh, unfortunately not.
Makes the connection, just not the right one. And now it's all up to again Casual.
Rotation.
Dirty Casual is now dirtily left alone again, and that is the end of the half. 13 rounds. 2-2.
Look, easy pistol round for Reversal. Easy game for them. It will be a 16-2, unfortunately, and a 2-0 win. Remember, guys, so if you've just joined in, 69 was the first score on Cash, and now we do know that it is that this map, Cobble, is Reversal's map.
Yeah.
So, look, 20 for 5 at the moment. Wow. 4 KPD, Pure. Definitely shows why. You know, he was the MVP in the previous semi-final as well. And, well, pistol round, it's all or nothing right now here for the Hustlers. Look at this. USPS and armor.
Wow.
And then Fat Noob with P250 and a little bit of utility. So let's see how it'll work out. As the T side now move in towards the plateau side area. Ooh, here we go. Aggressive play might work for them. Zonk, oh, finally gets taken down. And the Hustlers respond with 2. But it's up to Fat Noob right now. And just Fat Noob to try and respond back. But it's not going to happen as Dirty Casual picks up that USPS. And a good start here for the Hustlers.
Yeah. I really love those names. And your casting there on talking about Fat Noob and Dirty Casual.
Yeah.
Rolls off the tongue quite nicely, right? Fat Noob takes out Dirty Casual.
Yeah.
Dirty Casual taking out Fat Noob. Really cool names, yeah. Very creative. Well, unfortunately, Reversal lost that round, giving a little bit of hope to the Hustlers there. Let's see if they can work with what they got now. Moving into drop down.
No, well, look at Super Cooper. He's quite far back here. He's just waiting for someone to kind of rotate in that window area. But all the action's happening right now here for Crush with the CZ. So he can make a count. He won't get the one, but still. You see Super Cooper with a response here. And here we go. Fat Noob working it out here with the 5-7. Ah, that is exactly what they needed. Leaving Dirty Casual left with the MP7. And Reversal respond back here with an eco upset. 14-3. 2 rounds away of clinching this final.
I mean, just that the fact that they had some sort of anti-eco by there and completely taking that round just goes to show that there's definitely a bit of a skill gap between the two teams. I mean, with Fat Noob on top of the list there with 6 MVPs and 1 assist and only 12 kills compared to Pure with 20. He's almost got a 3 KPD. So, I mean, those two really pulling out the stops right now, especially, who was that? Fat Noob. I mean, or Pure, sorry. Pure really pulling out the stops there. I mean, phenomenal play.
Yeah, well, at the moment, the Hustlers are on a bit of a kind of quasi-buy here, or force buy. And Reversal just shutting them down at the moment with quite a number of MP7s and rifles. They've managed to pick up the M4. And here we go. Nice little play from them moving in towards their long side, getting the 1 frag. Paraman also doing the work here, but he'll go down to Pure, and all of a sudden it's a 2-on-1 looking good. Well, it could go either way. It looks more advantageous right now here for the CTs because he's got the bomb position. And there we go. The star of the map will get the last frag here, 15-3. And, well, game, set, and match right now. No more money left for the Hustlers.
Pure again, just showing his dominance over Hustlers. It's almost as though Hustlers are playing just against 1 or 2 guys on this team. I mean, they have no answer, not just to a team collective, but just to a single individual. It's really difficult to play against something like that. Especially, I mean, I think Pure is also playing quite differently than what they're used to. I mean, he's obviously been practicing the different what he maybe sees on stream with the pros and using that different angle and so on and pushing where he knows there are certain gaps. You know, then that's based on information. I just think they're getting better information.
Well, it's a deco because it is 3 deagles or more.
Did you just say a deco?
Yeah, that's
pretty cool.
That's what myself and Extremes call it.
I like that.
We call it the deco.
That's deco.
Yeah. But it's but look, I mean, it's going to be tough right now for the Hustlers. Let's see if they can actually make it work with these deagles. It'll be really cool to see.
They want to stay in this game. They need to.
Yeah. Well, they're quite spread out at the moment. Just looking at the positioning right now. Oh, a little bit of a play on the drop side there. Nice little start here for packaging and the Hustlers as they get hold of Zonk. But there's a response. Fatnu playing with the Max 7 and wow. Some deagle action there. PVB managing to take down Pure. That's a good frag, actually.
Now they need to take the bomb back and rotate and just keep them on their toes, keeping them unknown. You know, like they've got the A side. BVB hasn't cleared it just yet, but I'm sure he's feeling it clear. Obviously, he doesn't want to communicate that until he knows, but I mean, I think they're about to figure it out. So good calls at least, and finally they're making the right sort of comm plays here where they're figuring things out. And excellent play from BVB.
Solid play here from the Hustlers, actually. The Deagles in action, getting 2 frags there. And BVB,
yeah.
definitely doing.
I mean,
very
it's
good
about
work.
time they came to the party here.
I think it's a little
if
too
only
late.
they could have done, a little bit too late maybe. But you know, let's see how it goes. There's still hope, even though it's very, very little. They should have been playing how they did the last round way earlier on. They might have had a chance here, but looks like it's an eco round for Reversal. I mean, if they get this, I think they even bought armor. Yes, they did. So
Oh, look at this! Look at this little bit of a gamble they're taking here, moving out the long side. They might be able to take 2 players out here. Oh,
Oh,
looks
wow.
like the Hustlers are responding with 4 and telling them no ways. There we go, Crush managing to get hold of Zipper, but still damage has been done.
I also think Reversal just wanted to get that round over with.
Yeah,
And just take their
I
chances,
mean, they're
go
10
A.
rounds ahead at the moment.
Yeah,
so
they can do this kind of stuff, you know, no issue. They didn't drop any guns and much expensive weapons or utility and so on, so it was probably a good choice by them, just getting the round on. Now they're 15-5 ahead still, so Hustlers are bringing it up round by round, and it's never easy being in this kind of situation. So they just got to kind of keep their composure and take the opportunity where it presents itself. Get a pick, push. They need to capitalize on those advantages that they get, where however small, however big, they just need to do it.
Well, look, I mean, that's the standard, like, kind of entry, like, strat play that any team should do. Just get the pick and go. And,
you know, it's not always the best thing to do. I mean, I'm not saying, like,
it works most
you
of the
know,
time.
it works. I mean, it's a legitimate play.
Well, there we go. Crush doing quite a bit of work there with the USPS, managing to get the 1. But I think they'll spot out that there is a bit of a eco round here for the Reversal Sports team once again. Easy entrance into the B bomb site. They're not aware of Super Cooper. Look at this.
Wow.
Just a pick on the head of Dirty Casual. Doesn't even spot. Just plunk, plunk, out. 2 dinks and he's gone.
Still messing around with the bomb. I know they're a little bit scared because there's still a man alive in the site, but they still haven't got that bomb down, and they should figure that out. It is going down now.
Well, look at Fat Noob here. He's the last one left here with the USPS. He's just applying a little bit of pressure.
Wow.
Nice little play here from the Hustlers. I mean, from Reversal, managing to take down 3. They're on a comfortable lead here, so should be fairly simple
and
here.
Reversal never bought that round, so
No.
I think that was a double eco that they had going there, so this is definitely going to be their buy round. Still, the cash isn't that great for much utility, so if they want, they could maybe get full armor M4 and maybe a flash and a decoy, but 1 player is bought up and 2 are still remaining. They're probably still trying to figure that stuff out. Okay, Farmus is in play now.
Yeah.
And
So they've
Zonk.
obviously gone for the more the more utility kind of option here with the FAMAS. But still, at the moment now we've got Packaging playing with the AWP. Very strange. He's kind of an AWPer. I've seen him not being too bad at the moment, but Reversal just still really miles ahead right now. They're 9 rounds up, and literally it'll just take them 1 round to defend it off. Or do we see a comeback like we saw with DC and XTC in the one recent final that we casted?
Those guys in the chat, maybe give us an indication on your thoughts there. Do you think it's going to be Hustlers? Can they bring it back? Very unlikely, but it'd be good to know if there's a little bit of hope out there. They have shown some glimmer of hope. They've taken the first 3 rounds in a row, or these last 3 rounds in a row, so things are looking a bit better. They're a man down now, unfortunately, so things not looking so great this round. Dirty Casual, one of their top players.
Yeah, at the moment, just taking it easy. The Hustlers, they've already a man down, which is a bit of a problem, like you said. And Reversal just in a very comfortable position. Now they've swapped the FAMAS out for the AK, so that's going to be a problem here for the Hustlers. The drop side push might happen here with Paraman at the moment, or Paraman, if you want to say it.
Like Paraman.
Yeah.
I remember that from...
Ooh, nice little shot there for Crush. It's up to
Leon
Packaging
Schuster.
now.
They really
Yeah,
need to
there
do
we
something.
go. Well, there we go. Finally, Zipper managing to restore a little bit of faith for the Hustlers supporters out there, but the response for Reversal
That is it.
is great. And they will take the final here, 16-6 and 16-9. And, well, far more superior on that second map. I mean, I'm going to have to be just, I'm really honest about it. Like, they are just far more superior.
No, far better. Dominated both maps. Look, Hustlers, they gave it a good go. Just the fact that they got into the finals, I mean, that's a feat on its own. That's something they can put on their belt and on their CVs, if they will.
Yeah.
you know, now they just need to start working out the kinks. Maybe look back at these replays and listen to us guys talking about whatever. And I'm sure we had some cool stuff to say and some relevant stuff, maybe some, you know, non-relevant, but they need to take it as it is, and maybe check out these VODs and see where they can improve on from there. And again, they just need to play more. I think their aim is definitely one that they need to work on, and then they need to start working on better utility play, better positioning from a defensive side, as well as then what to do in an aggressive and T side.
Yeah.
And figure that stuff out. Maybe getting some boosts going, different timing, smoke offs there from different places. So I didn't see much smoke play. So before they breach a site, they're literally just going in. There's no smoke placements blocking off specific sides where they know they can't. Otherwise, you're looking in 2, 3, 4 positions, or you could get shot from those different positions.
Yeah.
So 1 or 2 smokes deployed will then completely negate that vision for the CTs.
Yep.
They need to think about stuff like that and really practice. And it only takes just maybe an hour a week just to figure those kind of things out. Watch pro streams or check out on YouTube. I know I've done it when I was playing, you know, at that level. You know, I was watching smoke placement videos, flashbang deployments, and good teammate play, you know, and taking the retakes, or retake positions and taking off. So a lot of things to be done still.
Like you said, you know, when you were playing, myself as well, back in the day, when we were actually playing, what was it, Premier Division?
We had Prem only. Yeah, there was no Masters, it was just Prem.
Yeah. Well, that's today's Masters, basically.
Sure,
but,
yeah.
I used to actually watch the War Owl.
Yes, War Owl's amazing.
Yeah, that is where you learn a lot of your CS.
Yeah.
He's a really great guy, and he still doesn't have no closure. But anyway,
and he goes into great depth, and he literally shows you. I mean, he takes you through a video demonstration where he has the no clip on and shows you a smoke deployment. How do you smoke this position and this position? And he shows you where the smoke deploys and lands and the correct placements to do it. That's the kind of thing these kind of teams need to practice more. And it's evident that they just don't have that there. I mean, you can see they scrim a lot. They play a lot maybe online, matchmaking. They stack it and they probably win and so on, and they feel great. And that does translate into practice, yes. But I don't think it's the kind of standard of practice they need. They literally need to take a few hours a week just to sit down and say, guys, this is the story, this is where you sit, this is your position, this is your role, and
Indeed, yeah.
and take it from there, and maybe match themselves. This is what we did. We matched us. We watched Fnatic, for example, and we compared. Okay, you're more like
it was
like
NIP
a JW
back in
player,
the day.
or an NIP even. Yeah, NIP was the team to really compare yourself to and say, we are going to play just like that. You're going to sit there, you're going to sit there, you're going to sit there, you're going to smoke that flash, pop flash there, and we're going to enter into the side.
But that's the thing as well. Like, today's dynamic of CSGO is a little bit different, or the meta, of CSGO is a little bit different to what it was when you used to play.
Yeah.
Back then, it was really all strategical plays. Today, it's more literally skill set. Like, if I've got 5 guys that are really good fraggers, you can chuck them into a team, and they can just go and literally make it work.
Yeah.
If they're really good skill plays from a game sense perspective and aiming. I mean, look at Astralis and the old Fnatic that's just kind of split up. Those were all really, really good players. Their strat playing wasn't like that in depth. If you look at Navi and if you look at NIP, those are more kind of strat-based teams.
Very, very
executions, etc. The smokes, all of it was very well executed by those teams, and they're very methodical. And they're a lot slower when it comes to kind of like the executions on the T side. You know, that's kind of like today's meta, and that's even changing. I mean, we are seeing teams, you know, kind of change up and so forth. And I think from a young team's perspective or the younger players' perspective, you're either going to do one or the other.
Yeah.
You're either going to get into a really good team with a lot of good players, and you're going to go forward, or you're going to be more involved in a strategical type of team with decent players, but as a unit play very, very good CS.
Yeah.
But that is also where you as an individual player can improve yourself. If you want to go the route of a really good player with great aim, good game sense, etc., you know, you can learn that by watching VODs of the pro teams and the pro players, and, you know, coaching VODs as well, like with War, etc. What is quite interesting though is the recent kind of exclusion of coaches.
Yeah.
Now that has been a hot topic.
Yeah.
From being more kind of how do I say, like involved as what they usually are, like actually standing by the players, being involved in like, you know, in-game communication, all that sort of stuff, being the IGL actually for the team. Now that's kind of changed now. Now Valve has said no. We're going to exclude this kind of methodology now from the majors, etc. What your opinion on that? What do you think? Like, how much of an impact do you think that's going to have?
It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
Does it
so
have?
I think if they had to, so with the death cam, after dying, you get that few glimmer of seconds and frames where your teammate will be like, oh, he's running back or he's running forward, and then you get the like, oh, did he play the camera? Did he actually run forward or did he run back? I think that camera, if they had to eliminate that few seconds of, it just needs to, once you're dead, it just needs to go back to your team player, not this idle cam where you can see where he's pushing or not, because that's where the calls come in. From a coach perspective, it's so difficult to say, because firstly, the coach would add a lot of value. So, for example, when I've played in matchmakings, for example, and I'm playing with players that I've never played with before, when I die, I try and guide them. I look at each player, so there's 4 left, right? So I take a look at each one, where their position, where their sight is, what angle they have. And then I say, all right, guys, I need you to hold, and then I need you to flash, and then I'll go forward, or I'm dead, sorry, so I can't go forward, but then another team can go forward. Because the coach or the person that has the vision of the players can make those calls of timing. All right, you can see this, flash and push.
Yeah, but that's where Fade to Black, for instance, comes into play now with the whole team thing.
Then again, with the coaches, they can make those calls because they have vision of everyone, right? From the live perspective. And that's where I think it comes down to, is that those teams that don't have coaches don't have that. Well, then those teams need to get coaches.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, the coaching, like, whilst we wrap this up, the coaching element actually should be like a soccer team or rugby team.
Yeah.
The coach is on the sideline. He's basically sitting in the crowd, but every halftime or every between maps, etc., he goes and huddles with the team. He can watch the game and tell them, listen, you messed up. You haven't done this right, etc., like a normal conventional coach would do.
Yeah.
And I think that's more of a better approach to take when it comes to esports, kind of putting that sort of element in.
Then again, he can come down to the ground and say, listen, I need you to tell so-and-so to rather release earlier, or whatever the case is.
Like, he can come to a captain or something, only speak to a captain.
Sure. Yeah.
Look, there are different ideas on the table, etc.
I think it's still early days. I think it will change. I think so, yeah. Coaches, I think, are imperative. And it's not even it's a 6th player, so to speak. But, you know,
it's almost
interesting. I was a little bit bummed when I saw that news, because I was like, wow, if I ever get to that, you know, if I can do it availability-wise and so on, I'd love to do that. But if it's going to be restricted in such a way, it's almost like, I don't know, do I want to, would it be of value?
Yeah.
You know, it might not be.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in this evening. I myself, Burning Red, and Ake, giving you the Amateur Cup final, which was great, and also the semi-final on Thursday.
Fun.
Oh, of course,
awesome casting with you again, man.
Definitely, it was. We haven't done it in quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, BHG was, I think, the last event last year when we last cast it. But anyway, guys, if you want to follow, I don't know if they can follow you.
Ryan Mackay, RYAN_MACQUET. It's somewhere on the adverts. It's a long surname. Find me if you want. There's not much following on there, but as things progress, you know, I'll think about going that route. And I think you're pretty established there with your Twitter and so on.
Yeah, Facebook and Twitter, Burning Red ZA, one word. Quite easy to follow.
Also, guys, please leave some comments, obviously in the comment section or on the Digital Gaming League Facebook page. Any comments would be appreciated. How things could be improved or what we're doing well, that would be really great. And thank you for the support. Secondly, seriously,
it's great support.
This is the Amateur Cup. These are the guys that are the up-and-coming. They're going to aspire. So if they have a good experience, which I'm sure they did, as we did, you know, it'll give them a little bit more motivation to continue. And, I think this is what it's all about, is just developing esports in this country. So the more the better. You need to tell your friends. The faster we grow, the more exposure we get, everyone from every perspective. And we'll get the we'll get the competitions that we wish we had here as we are getting now.
Yep.
So catch you around sometime soon, and thanks for hanging with us. Myself, Ryan Mackay, and Nathan Slabbert, also known as Burning Red.
Nathaniel. I've
Nathaniel.
got a very long name.
That's
9
it.
characters.
Or Nate.
Nate or Nat. Yeah, that's cool.
Big thank you and shout out to Telkom and the Digital Gaming League and all of the production crew. If you guys knew anything about what went in to do this, there's our mixer guy right there. He's our technical expert with the stream. So thank you very much, everyone. A lot of effort goes into this, and we hope to be back soon. So, guys,
and also congratulations to Reversal eSports.
Of course, congratulations to Reversal eSports. You guys are the Amateur Cup champions.
Yes.
So we hope to have another competition like this soon. Really well done. If you guys ever meet them online, please extend congratulations and thumbs up to them. Really good performance. They need the support. Everyone does. And with that said, I'd like to bid you good night and thank you very much for joining.
On that final bombshell.
Cheers,
guys.
Have a good night. Thank you. Ciao.